Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Amber Denise. If you are subscribed, then welcome back. So today for Sister Lock Sunday, I wanted to talk about something that has been brought up in this lock community. It doesn't even matter what type of locks you have. As long as you have locks, know somebody with locks, know anything about locks, you have heard of this stage before. And that stage is the ugly stage. Okay? So for this particular video, it just kind of was put on my heart to talk about some ways that you can, I'm not going to say avoid it, but just some ways that you can kind of make it better. Okay. And if you are new to locks or have never heard of the ugly stage before, some people call it the ugly phase, the ugly stage, tomato, tomato. The ugly stage of locks is basically, I would say typically from the point of them getting established to like the first year or so, because that's typically the earlier stages of your locks. That's when the locks are shorter. In some cases they're frizzy, they kind of just stick up all over the place. They just kind of do what they want to do. Okay, they are just, as some people might say, unruly. You know, it might not be easy to kind of get them to kind of maneuver around and do what you want them to do. So a lot of people refer to that as the ugly stage. Now, when you get locks, okay, a lot of people get locks for the end result. They get locks because they see these beautiful heads of hair. They see all these beautiful styles. And let's be real, unless your hair is crazy long when you get your locks, you're not going to be able to do a lot of that stuff from the jump, okay? So a lot of people that have locks and that choose to grow their locks naturally, and we'll get into that in a second, they go through what they call the ugly phase. Okay, me personally with Sisterlocks, I didn't think you could go through an ugly phase with Sisterlocks because they are so small, and I just felt like it was so many of them on your head, and they kind of, in my opinion, look like and kind of act more like loose natural hair than the bigger locks. So for me, I was just like, I don't think you can go through an ugly stage with Sisterlocks. But there has been a phase of Sisterlocks where the members of this community call it the plucked chicken phase. So I'm guessing that that's our like ugly stage in a sense, where the locks are just the same way. They might not be really frizzy, but they're kind of unruly. They're not that long, so it's hard to put them in a style or tame them. So yeah, okay. But the point of the video today is for me to give you maybe some like 3 tips that may help you deal with that stage, okay? So if you guys see me looking down, I of course have my notes because I want this video to kind of flow and go, okay? So the first tip is to style them, okay? Now when I say style them, I don't mean style them on your own, because sometimes that's hard to do depending on the size of them. I mean, ask your loctician to style them. Okay, ask her or him if they can give you a cute little style when you get up out the chair after every retie. So that way you don't really notice the locks just kind of doing their own thing. Okay, when I first got my locks put in, my loctician curled my locks. And I'll try to insert a picture if I'm able to find one. But she curled my locks, and she did this really cute little like braid thing here on the side, and she had the rest of them kind of coming in my face. And I only had 4 to 5 inches of hair when I got these installed, so they were short, okay? And I was a bit worried about her curling them at first because I didn't want that like tight curl Easter Sunday, you know, that look where it's just like, all right now curls, y'all could drop a little bit now. But it really didn't look like that. When she took the curls out, I mean the rollers out, and did my braids on the side, and I played with my locks, it just looks so pretty. So for me, I loved my Sisterlocks from the moment I walked out of that chair May 24th. You know, I never had a phase with them where I was like, ew, I need to cover these, or I'm not going to like these for a while. So that would be one suggestion, okay? Get them styled. Tip 2 would be to accessorize them. Okay, just because your locks are small doesn't mean you can't accessorize. And I understand, especially with Sisterlocks, they are so new and fragile that you don't want to put anything in them that can like put a hole in them or put a lot of weight on them. But you can accessorize them with headbands. When I tell you guys Amazon, all you got to do is put headbands in Amazon, and so many beautiful satin, silk, suede headbands will come up. You can do headbands. I just bought this cool little thing from my loctician called a lock sock. And I had no idea. Like, I heard of these little things before, but like I had absolutely no idea that this thing existed. Look at this. This is so cool, guys. And this part right here is like the elastic part, and it comes out like this. Now, this actually came with a manual that has a lot of different ways that I could wear this. And I got this one because it just looks so cool. Like the graphics, that newspaper comic book, the black women on here are beautiful. You got afros and puff balls. So I just wanted this one. But my loctician had so many different colors. She had some patterns. Like, I'm definitely going to be buying more of these, okay? So not only is this good to put on in the rain, you can also style with it. There is over, I believe they say 20 different ways you can wear this. And a lot of the young women that they used as models in the book, because this came with like a little pamphlet to show me how to style it, they had shorter locks, you know. And yeah, so accessorize. Another way is this is more of a nightcap for me now. I got this off of Amazon, and it has satin inside of it. But when I want to go out, like if it's raining or something like that, and I want to go out, or if it's too cold or snowing or just doing something to my hair, I will literally smack this on my head. And the back of it is elastic, so it kind of it catches in the back, which is pretty cool. I will literally smack this on my head, guys, and like do something cool with it, where I kind of like bunch the rest of my locks up in the back, and like bunch that up on the side, and like wear a little something out, like, you know, I mean, hey. And like I said, I do this on days when it's cold outside, and I don't want my locks exposed to the element. I'll do this on days when my locks just not giving me what I want them to give me, because I'm 10 months in, but I still have days like that. Like, I still have days where it's like, all right, y'all just not giving me much today. Maybe a couple days before my retie, if the frizz is out of control, I'll do something like this, you know, and just put a cute little pair of earrings on with it or something, and see that's how the back look. And voila, like, you have a style. And now that I have this lock sock, I'm definitely going to be experimenting. So I'll probably make a video with this, you know, as I learn how to use it myself. Okay, so yeah, accessorize, you know, accessorize your locks. Okay, so yeah, you guys get to see me kind of fix them, but I got a fresh retie going on, so yeah, I don't want to, you know. And I will insert I'll insert, you know, a video of my fresh retie, or like pictures of my fresh retie as well, so you guys can get a 360. Okay, and the third and final tip that I have to avoid the ugly stage outside of styling them and accessorizing them is to just stop calling them ugly. Like, I know that sounds, you know, like, really, Amber, that's what you got for us? Like, I know y'all, but that's what I got for you today. Like, stop calling them ugly. Words are powerful, you know, and I don't think I have to sit here and tell you guys that. Like, don't call them ugly, okay? Enjoy every last moment of your locking process, because I bet that once they get long, you're going to miss them being short. Like, I already know that once my locks get longer, I'm going to miss them being short like this. I'm going to miss being able to just get up, shake, and go. I'm going to miss being able to braid these, take them out, and have a cute little style. I'm going to miss being able to wear them in my face without having to curl them or manipulate them or bunch them up with any type of tool to make them shorter. Like, I'm going to miss this phase, you know? So just learn to enjoy your locks as they go, you know? And I promise you, you'll be fine. You know, that stage is going to turn into oh my God, look at them locks, girl. You know, it might go from, oh my God, what is she doing? And I know a lot of people, between the co-workers and the family and all of that stuff, trust the process, okay? Because they're going to be in your face, all up in your business, trying to find out who your loctician is, how you did what you did. Trust me, okay? It's going to happen. So even though right now you might have people that might be like, oh, what is that? What do you got going on? That's not cute. That's ugly. You know, right now, walk around with confidence, and it ain't nothing nobody can tell you. You know, walk around with confidence, and there's nothing nobody can tell you guys. All right. So that's basically all I have for this Sister Lock Sunday. You guys know I like to keep it nice and short. However, I do want to ask a question of the week, though. My question of the week is, how did you deal with your ugly stage? Okay, what did you do? And did you even think they were ugly? Like, did you even think you had an ugly stage? Okay, and if so, what did you do? What did you do to kind of camouflage your locks or maneuver them or manipulate them to be what you wanted them to be? All right, so I hope this Sister Lock Sunday helps somebody, and if it does, please feel free to like, comment, and share this video. And until next time, Amber Denise out.